Hello, we're TopWhat. Let's have a look at some things. A poem. Roses are red, violets are blue, February is shorter than other months, also it's fucking cold all the time and I don't know why, what kind of moron invented this crap? Honestly, if you think about it, it doesn't really make sense. How did we actually end up having months that sometimes have 30 days and sometimes 31, and you have to learn and memorize it, and on top of it, there is this one oddball called February who still wants to be special above all else. I'll only have 28 days just to fuck with them, and sometimes 29. Yeah. That's a good idea. That'll show those plonkers. So the whole history about how our calendar works is utterly dull and tangled, but we try to break it down in a few points. It dates back to Roman times. Their calendar back in the day only had 10 official months instead of 12. Their calendar started with March. Being 2 months short, that also explains our months' names. September was the 7th month, based on the Latin word for 7, septem, October the 8th, based on the word octo, and so on. Where were the missing 61 days? Those 61 days were in winter. And actually nobody gave a crap about them. They were simply not in the calendar. Calendars were used by farmers and harvesters as a timetable back then, and to them winter was completely useless. No harvesting to be done, no planting stuff, it was just 61 blissful days of not knowing what the fuck was going on and what day it was. Like summer holidays now, it's brilliant. Dwayne, what month is it?
Dunno, boss, probably none.
And he was right. Then a chap called King Numa Pompilius invented 2 more months to fill the empty gap, to synchronize their calendar with the actual lunar cycles of the year and seasons and everything. 12 lunar cycles equal 355 days. That's the number he wanted. Now the thing is, first, he added January and February to the end of what they already had, and second, Romans were stupid imbeciles who believed even numbers were bad luck. So King Pompilius made every month uneven at around 30 days. To reach the number of 355, 1 month would have to be different to only have 28 days, and that would be February. And Pompilius was happy as a clam. But we still have 10 more days in our calendars today. Their calendar of 355 days didn't match the actual seasons of the year, and every now and then reality would fuck up their dates. Big mess there. They then introduced a leap month to balance everything out every few years. Because of that, the arsehole month of February was cut down a few days. Because it was winter anyway, nobody gave a flying dack about it. Headaches, war, chaos, anarchy, everyone basically arrived late for work. That led to anger, then they conquered half the world because everything sucked. When it was Julius Caesar's time to rule, however, he aligned the calendar properly, added those 10 missing days up to 365, but because February was still at the end of the calendar back then, it somehow kept the 28 days. It was Caesar's decision, basically. So, now you know. Still complicated though. Just because you're unique, it doesn't mean you're useful. There is a system called the International Fixed Calendar, which proposes a year should have 13 months of 28 days each, where every date would be fixed to the same weekday every year. No clue why we aren't funding this. Also, if you're very unfortunate and were born on February the 29th, it means your birthdays are fucked up and you're getting older and staying young at the same time. I wish I knew how that works. Is that how this happens? Or this? Or this? We'll cover that another time. Before we end the video, just to let you know, we choose our topics based on what we find interesting. However, if there is anything you would like to have explained in a crisp 3 to 4 minutes, just let us know in the comments below and we'll see if we can turn it into a video. Thanks very much for watching, like the video and subscribe as usual if you fancy, and see you next time. Cheers!